Hi, I'm Faggy Cobry from Creative Inking, and today's video is going to be about blowing techniques. People sometimes have questions on how the ink gets blown around. Here's the answer. Enjoy! The first and most common thing that you use to blow ink around is straws. This is a larger one, and this is a coffee stirrer, but it's still a straw. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how it comes out when I use both of them, okay? So I'm gonna try just blowing a flower with each of them. So I put a little bit of ink down over here, and then I go, okay, if I wanna make more petals. Okay, now I'm going to try it with the coffee stirrer. So I'm going to put down a little bit here, and I go, okay. So you see the difference. When I use the wider brush, wider straw, it makes wider petals. When I use the smaller one, it has more of these tendrils around. Another thing, that's just how you use it. Sometimes you can add alcohol with it to make it move better if you need it. You don't always need it. Now, another very common thing that a straw is used for to blow is if you want to make one of these gardens. So I'm going to show you how that's done. You take a little bit of this is pistachio, not a great color, but I mean, it's not a great color for what I'm doing, but you put some over here, and then you go. Now that, for this particular one, it might be better to use the coffee stirrer because you want wispier look. So let's say this came out very fat over here, so I would maybe add another. In general, you want to add another, you want to add a lot of different layers of green, so I would go like this and go, well, it still looks like it's all together. It depends how you put it. You just put a little bit, and then you could add even another green. There we go. So you're basically using these. You could make flowers with them, you could make grass with them, and that is, straws are the first blowing implement that you're going to use to move the inks around. The next thing that we use for blowing inks, this is called a rocket blaster. This is, I don't know what it means, but a Giotto, or otherwise known as a rocket blaster. These are used to clean camera lenses. I had a couple of them, and here are the three that I have. I find this one the best, unless you want to use this for small ones. So this, if you go like this, it moves some air around. So let's show you. They're mostly used for making flowers. So now I'm ready with my pen. So here we go. So that's this. And you can do quick ones. If you want small ones, you can add more. And that's basically how we use the rocket blasters. The third is compressed air. This is what you use to clean computers. It comes with a little tiny straw that's attached to here, and you just put it on here. Now, I don't know that you have to use alcohol with it, but lots of people do, so I'm going to show you how to do it without. And oh, we got to make sure to take this this piece off on here. Okay. Okay, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so here we go. A little bit like this. I don't believe this. I thought I had used that. Okay, there we go, and then you go. Okay, let me show you with alcohol. It depends on which surface you're using it also. That is the general idea. Without and with. Okay? You can always add just some more alcohol and then blow it out. There's a lot of techniques, there's a lot of courses, there's a lot of activities. I'm sure I'll be doing more, but that's number 3. Number 4 is the air compressor, which I bought after seeing so many people using it on online, and I'm not going to really show you exactly how to use it. I'm just going to show you how I use it with the ink. I'm just going to try a little bit. You turn it on, and then what happens is this blows air. Now the difference between this and the compressed air is that the compressed air, it's not sustained air. This, you can keep going the whole time, but the truth of the matter is, I still have to do more experimenting, but for certain things I really like the compressed air better because it gives a nice spurt, and this doesn't give just a continual spurt. But I'll show you just basically how this works. Here we go. See what I mean? If you saw the example that I did before, I mean, you can do it like that. It just has a lot more tendrils, even though you can fix it with a brush. And there are a lot more things to do. I'm not so experienced with it. See all those little tails comes out of it. Some people might like it, some people might not. So that's just my complete short introduction to the 4 ways that you can blow the inks around.
So if you like this video, please let me know below. Like the video, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet.